There ain't a cloud. Excellent. Excellent. Hello, Instas. How are you doing? I am sending this to whoever's in the top 20 of me list. So as if you didn't like being tagged, but you're going on. So today is so exciting, man. It's so exciting. It's so exciting. What I'm going to show you today is just mint. It's mint. And I invite you to come and listen to something that is going to blow your bonnet. And I was like just so over the moon when this person asked us to do this, right? So you've seen the egg thing, the egg situation this morning. And there's a reason for that. This egg here, which I've just realised, by the way. Hello, Burgess. Hello, little lockdown Lucy. Hello, Demelze. Demelze. You love this. This egg right here has a story. Which I've just found out, by the way, is a bouncy egg. I didn't know. You need to listen to this. It's mint. Picture this, right? I'm in me gym gear, in the gym car park, right, on the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, as you are, and I'm waiting there with a book because I needed to give somebody a book for a reason, which you'll find out today. Not one of my books. It's a book called The Shady Tree, right? One of the Oriental ones I've talked about. And in exchange, a bloke walks up to us with a bald head and a bobble hat on, and we swap for this. This is Ed. Say hello to Ed. And Ed comes with a basket full of woolly bobble hats. All right. I am so excited. I've got Ed. I've seen Ed on lives. I've seen Ed in the background of story time. Ed here is an egg. Ed the egg here with his bobble hats is the next character I'm going to be drawn. I'm going to be illustrating Ed. The author is an amazing bloke who I've met called Steve Udale, or Udale. I can't pronounce his name. He'll not be bothered as long as I know how to spell it. Steve Udale, who's from Sunderland. And Ed here, the egg, there's too many words I can come out with. What's the crack? Is based on Steve. Right, comes with his bobble hat. In fact, I'm going to change. Am I going to change it? Yes, I'll change his hat. A lovely little woman. If you've seen Steve, he looks like that. So Steve has got a amazing group on Facebook called Storytime with Steve, right? And I've watched him throughout lockdown, reading children's books out on a night, and it's just lush, right? Hello, Neil. Hello, Rock Lobster. Hello. And it's just been lush to watch him just do something through lockdown. Like, he pretty much started his group the same time as I did to give back to kids at home. And I've watched him, and when I got this message through, because he's read my book in his group, Story Time with Steve. I'll tag it in my stories, right? Demelza says, you're going to be changing his hats all day. He's already had 3 changes, mate. Check him. What about Sassy the chicken, though, from Sarah Ball, who's been looking after him? Sassy and Nugget the chickens have been looking after him while I've been in the house. You can't write it. You can't write the fact that I got this swapped over in the car park, can you? In the gym. And then it was like, there you go, draw. So I'm going to be illustrating him because Steve's writing a series of books, and now I've never met anyone more inspirational, kind, courteous, just nice person, but who's got a lot of experience in the creative world, as in he's an actor. He's got lots of links to the kind of drama community, and when he messaged us, I was like, he went, I need an illustrator, and straight away in my head I was like, he is just the perfect person to write a picture book. And when he told us it was about Ed, you've got no idea. I was like, this is epic. I love it. So you saw pictures, didn't you, of Steve and Laura in my studio a couple of weeks ago. God, it seems ages ago that. And I kid you not, we talked for hours, and Laura was there because Laura's kind of met him through social media as well. We all help each other out with our projects, our ideas, like we do with all of the author world and all of the business world as well, the creative world. And she really wanted to meet him, and I knew he would want to meet him. So he's read Laura's book out as well in his group. And when he came, we talked for hours. Someone's saying, do you have more of them ones? I don't, mate. This was the one that was set. This is not mine. This is the one that was knitted or crocheted or whatever, especially for Steve. It's based on him. He looks like that. Oh, God. So, but watch this space, because this is just the very, very beginning. The very beginning for Steve was reaching out to someone and saying, I need an illustrator. I'd like to write a book. And I went, you're doing it. You're absolutely doing it. If you choose me as your illustrator or not, you are writing a book. He has, throughout the whole of lockdown, most nights read stories to kids. Right? Do you know me? I don't know, do I? I don't know. You called Hello IP122. Possibly. Hello, the Dixon kids. How you doing? So the fact that I can help somebody out who has helped families out like I have through lockdown, it's been brilliant. It's brilliant. So watch this space. Okay, now what he's going to do tonight for us is, if you haven't been watching us, right, so I'm the author and illustrator of my own book series, which is about little tiny mushroom characters that live in my dad's allotment, okay? And I've done all of this through lockdown, kicked off the whole thing. I'm a published children's author now, which is crazy, and now I'm getting commissions for people's books. And every quarter, I'm now doing themed activities in my group on Facebook, which is called The Secret World of Mushroom Marvellous. There's over 1,000 people in there now, and I upload resources like activities to do with your kids at home for now, right, for free. I just like being in that community, and you support me so much that I like to give back to you. Colouring sheets. All my ideas have come from the people in that group. Or they've inspired me ideas, or they've spurred us on to go and do what I want to do, right, which is brilliant. So I give back. And we're doing an Oriental theme at the minute, which is going to run up until the end of March. So I've chose 3 books that have an Oriental theme, like ancient, Chinese, Japanese, history, art, all kinds, right? It's not just about me art, it's about books, it's about fashion, it's about food, it's about things that you see out and about which fall into the theme. Mushrooms, obviously. And there's a book that I chose. So I choose a picture book, an adult's book, and a middle grade book, which I read because I write for middle grade children. So I like to do that research bit as well. Steve, who does story time with Steve and his group, is... Oh, someone just said I love the book. He gave me eye colour in it. I don't know who that is. You're going to have to tell us who you are, mate. Shouldn't you be at school? So... What was I saying? I've gone off on one. He's going to read a book tonight in my group called The Shady Tree. Right, and it's filled with lush messages. The illustrations are beautiful. It's called The Shady Tree, and it's by someone called Demi. Just Demi. So if you want to listen to somebody who has the most soothing voice, right? He gets messages all the time from people saying, Steve, your voice has actually helped us get to sleep. It's helped to chill us out. Oh, it's Dana, who it is? You little tinker. I don't want to say your name on here. I know exactly who you are now. So, yes, you've distracted us, man. Watch out, this is going to be exciting. But keep an eye on my stories, right? Because I'm going to post in some links to Steve's group, and I'll put them to my group again as well, just so you can watch what's happening with Eddie. You couldn't write it, could you? Well, you could, because he's gone. Hey! Right, see you later. Draw.